continuing with Oliver, as I already told you, the mood of the musical version is definitely much more light-hearted than the novel. But there is at least one dark element retained from the novel, and this is the relationship between Nancy and Bill Sikes. In the stage version, he has some songs. In the film version, he has a purely spoken role, which was a conscious decision because apparently the director, Carol Reed, believed that by making Bill Sikes a singing role, it could result in the audience having some sympathy for him and liking him more, and he was supposed to be a true villain, a true hardened criminal. Actually, if you think about it, he's one of the boys. He used to be one of the pickpocket boys in Fagin's gang when he was younger, and he graduated into becoming a really scary thug. However, his relationship to Nancy is tragic, mostly because Nancy believes that he cares for her, and this is expressed in one of the classic torch songs of the musical theatre, As Long as He Needs Me. If you remember, the torch song is a type of song in which a character, usually a woman, sings about tragic love, unrequited love. So she possibly deludes herself that Bill loves her after all, and that this relationship gives her some grounding in life. Of course, as I already told you, spoiling the fun for those who haven't seen the musical, it will end tragically, and just as in the novel, Nancy will be killed by Sikes, who observes that she helps Oliver escape again. So this is probably the only really tragic moment. And one more important change is the finale, because in the novel, Fagin dies, or is he executed? Anyway, he is in prison, and Oliver visits him one last time, and then Fagin dies. I'll have to check really whether he is executed or he just dies in prison. In the musical, he comes out victorious, you might say, because he's been revindicated. He's been made into a fairly sympathetic character. Of course, there is still quite a lot of stereotyping, although the creator of the musical tried not to make Fagin too obviously Jewish, because in the novel he's like the walking stereotype of a scheming Jew. In the musical, it's never explicitly stated that Fagin is Jewish, so it's it's in the interpretation, in the casting, in the way that the character is played, whether or not the Jewish stereotype is used. But anyway, in the musical, he not only does not die, but of course he loses the money, he loses the business of pickpocketing, and he basically loses the gang, except for one boy who stays with him till the end, and this boy is none other but the Artful Dodger, and you can see them dancing off into the sunset and reprising one of the songs, the principal song by Fagin, quite a joyous song, called Reviewing the Situation. So they are thinking about opening the small-time crime business somewhere else and bouncing back to normal.